And it is Thursday, so during the summer we bring you one of the great artists from the Sawdust Festival. Today we have Patsee Ober, and she specializes in beautiful underwater photography. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
It's nice to have you here. Tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into this.
Well, I have grown up in Newport Beach, and then I've been in Laguna for about 25 years, but I've always been an ocean person. And I've always taken pictures of the creatures above the water, and now I've decided to take the pictures of the creatures under the water. Laguna Beach is a marine protected area, so all these animals are now protected. And I love the fact that I can bring these photos to the attention of people who haven't seen them before.
Yeah, these are absolutely beautiful. When you look at this, my first thought is it is so vivid, it almost looks like it's from a Disney movie or something like that. Tell me how you do this. What type of camera do you use?
Sure.
And and the way you mount these, it's hard to tell. Let me just turn this here so you can see. These are all mounted on, is it aluminum?
Right.
And you can see there's a mount put on the back, and as you were telling me earlier, these can actually be put in an environment that gets a little wet, like in a bathroom.
Correct.
Or outside, maybe not on your fence where it's getting full rain, but in an area where, you know, under an awning or something like that.
Right, in a little lanai area.
So tell me about your technique.
Sure. So my technique is I don't use Photoshop or artificial light. So I shoot very, very close to the surface. And I snorkel and or free dive, and I use the sunshine as my light. So between the sunshine and the camera lens, I also use, a lot of times I use a macro lens, which is makes it really close up. Between all that, I actually don't even see these colors when I'm shooting. So when I put them on my computer, I see all the colors come out, and it's absolutely amazing.
Wow. Because
of the lens and the sunshine.
So you're not enhancing these colors?
No, I'm not doing anything to the colors. I don't even know how to use Photoshop.
Wow. It's now when I first saw these, I was looking at Patsee's artwork online. My first thought was you were bringing into Photoshop, you were adjusting the hues and saturations to get these vivid colors. These are all natural.
These are all natural colors.
That's amazing.
And the aluminum metal being mounted on the metal makes the colors pop as well. So I really love the metal. They're really light, and they are great for a lanai area and a bathroom because they're waterproof. You can clean them with Windex. They're ready to hang. It's a great product to print on. I'm really happy with it.
Is it actually printed on the metal?
It's called dye sublimation. Okay. And it's basically in the metal and not on the metal. So it's kind of the way people have a pattern in a blouse or a shirt. It's the same process, only they use a lot of heat to get this in the metal and
that's
not on
amazing.
It. Yeah, it's a great process.
Now, do you put these on yourself, or
I have a lab do it.
That is amazing.
I work with a lab. Here's a happy little hermit crab.
Yeah.
It's called a blue-banded hermit crab, and the turquoise that you see on his arms is really that color. I do see that. And I've never seen a hermit crab upside down. There was two of them, and they were just hanging out, having a great time fishing with their little, red antennas, and so I thought, well, perfect photo op, and took his picture.
You were telling me this is your first year at the Sawdust Festival.
Right.
And we certainly know from many other artists, getting into the Sawdust Festival is a lottery program, and being there for the first time, you're lucky to get in there, aren't you?
I was lucky. I had number 187 out of a little over 200. So, but when it got down to the time of choosing a spot, I had 20 spots to choose from.
Oh, how nice.
So I lucked out. I got a really nice spot. And what's so great about the Sawdust Festival is that you get to know, you're in a little neighborhood and you get to know the people around you really well. And it's just, I'm having so much fun.
And I want to mention she is in booth 239. How did you get into this as far as the photography end? Years ago, were you a painter, or you just, as a kid, took pictures, How did this all come about?
My dad always had a camera in his hand. I still have, he was a colonel in the Marine Corps and at El Toro, but he served in the Philippines, and I've got some great black and white photos from Dad's Philippine service, and I still have them. But Dad would always shoot pictures, and he would let me use his camera. So it started as a youngster, and then I've always been the one that's had a camera. I'd always take the shots of all the things going on. And I'm an ocean person. I'm an ocean water swimmer, open water swimmer. I'm a sailor. So the ocean is a fascination to me. And I've always wanted to shoot underwater. So I just started shooting underwater and posting my photos on Facebook. And my friends went crazy over them. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to go all the way. And here I am, Sawdust.
Yeah, it's a great story. The fact that you were able to get in is wonderful.
Right.
It's a good start because we know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Every year you got to go through this lottery program to get in there. How big do your prints go? Is this the larger size here?
No, I have 40 by 60
Oh wow!
prints.
On the metal as well?
Right, on the metal as
Wow.
well. And in my booth, I have three 36 by 36 inch pieces that are they're unbelievable. They're gorgeous.
That's amazing.
And they look great on a big wall. If you have a wall, they're really, really nice looking.
When you do these different sizes here, if someone wants this in a larger size, this actual, can you do that?
I can.
Okay, it's not like this is the only one,
No.
this is the only size.
No,
Okay.
I have a variety of photos. I can't put too many up because it's hard for everyone to choose. But I put them all up if I could. I'm my biggest fan. I just absolutely love it.
Again, I want to show the back there. Very easy to mount. This is extremely light weight, and I think it's kind of nice. You make it easy for anybody. You just get this and.
Don't need a frame.
You don't need a frame,
Right.
not at all. Do you do other work as well besides this technique?
At this time, I'm just doing this technique right now.
Okay. Do you have a studio
I
that's
don't.
open to the public, or just where you work?
Just where I work, and I
Okay.
work out of my house, but I do bring people over to my home because it's basically my studio.
Yeah.
So right now, the Sawdust is my gallery.
All right. Very good. If you want to meet Patsee or any of the others down there, there's the information for the Sawdust Festival, open 10 to 10 daily until August 31st, and you can see adults are 850, seniors are 7, kids are 4, and they have a season pass for 18. By the way, if you go to the sawdustfestival.org and you go under artists, you can then look for Patsee's name, and then from there you can go to her own website. What's the website?
It's pophotography.com.
There you are, pophotography.com. Thank you very
All right,
much.
thanks, Ken.
Wonderful work. It's absolutely stunning. I can't believe that these are not enhanced in the Photoshop.
Have to say quickly, these are all
Sure.
from Laguna Beach. I only shoot in Laguna.
Oh, great.
It's all local pieces.
That's good to know. Beautiful. Thank you
Thanks.
for coming on. We'll be back in just a moment. Yeah, these really are. I really